Oh. So we need to write a program to check given number is prime or not. Given number is prime or not. How can we check that? So what is a prime first of all? So a prime number is a number which is greater than 1 and divided by 1 or itself only. First this concept you should know. So what is a prime number? Prime number is a number which is greater than 1 no? And divided by 1 and by itself. Then that numbers are called prime numbers. So prime numbers cannot be divided by any other numbers than itself or 1. So even prime number is 2. Only even prime number is 2. Remaining are mostly odd numbers. 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19. Right? So these are all prime numbers. Okay? So let's see how can we check this. So how can we check this given you give any number, we need to check, your program should check that number is prime or not. Okay? So always you divided by the given number by 2 and then you check with a loop whether that is divisible by, so the index based loop will take, and with that or not we will check that the number is divisible by, so percentile by for loop variable until this m, you have to check that. So that is what we are going to do, and let's see that program, and then we'll go for the design pattern programs. Okay, so write a program to check given number is prime or not. So what is a prime number? Prime number is a number that is greater than 1 and divided
by 1
by
itself.
1 or
And itself.
self.
So
That's the prime number. Prime numbers cannot be divided by any other number other than itself or 1. Two comma 3 comma 5
5,
7
7, 11, 13,
13
17, 19.
17, 19, 23.
19, 23 and so on, right? So these are the prime numbers. The only even number is this one. Okay, so let's build this. So we'll take a few variables. Always divide the given number by 2 and get one into variable, that output, and you will take a flag 0, and then we'll see how to calculate this. Okay, so I'm going to take public void check prime number. So here they might ask you generally this question, but sometimes they will ask to print all the prime numbers. You will use one more for loop here. That's it. Other than that, nothing. Okay. So on whatever the code we are writing, on top of that you write one more for loop. Then your problem will be solved. That also, if you want, I'll tell you. So declare variables like int. So m equal to n by 2. So this is the first thing you have to do. Then one flag you declared as a 0. So the flag tells, it's a, if it is a 0, you can say it's a prime number. Okay, if the flag is 0, you can say it's a prime number. If flag is 1, it's going to be not a prime number. So I'm going to write if, so n equal to 0 or n equal to 1, n equal to 0 and n equal to 1, then sys out, so n is not a prime number. So you take a for loop and check, because already, so you have to start with 1 0 1 is not a prime number, so you have to start with the 2. You need to check from 2, right? That's why 2 I less than or equal to n, not n, m. So you have to already calculated m, so less than or equal to m and I plus plus. So I am reducing the number of iterations. So that's what an n by 2 we did. And if so n percentile by I is equal to 0, right? If it is a divisible by, if that number is divisible by n of these numbers, then I am saying n is not a prime number. Simply say that n is not a prime number. So is not a prime number, then flag value you assign to 1 and break it. If it is not a prime number, you don't need to do that, right? So I'm just doing again, if flag equal to 0, I'm saying n is a prime number.
Prime number.
That's it. Other than that, nothing. Okay. So we'll call this function and check that. I'll give 4, okay? So what it should say?
Not a prime number.
Not a prime number. Okay? Is not a prime number. Is a prime number. Like that it will tell you is a prime number or not. Any questions before going further? Design patterns. So we printed a right angle triangle, right? In
Yes, sir.
2 for loops we used, and we printed a right angle triangle. So how to print a left angle triangle, or how to print a pyramid shape, how to print a diamond shape? So that's what we are going to see now. Generally, if I want to print a 1 star, so how can you print 1 star? I just want to print a 1 star. How can you print it?
Using print
Print
statement,
statement 1 star,
print
sir.
statement, sir.
So you can use a print statement inside. So you put a star. It will print 1
Star.
time. If I want to print a 5 times,
We use the for loop, sir.
for loop. We use a for loop. Simple
0
for loop.
for loop.
So either you can use a
And
so for example, n is 5. For example, n is 5. You want to print a 5. Either you can use a 1 to 5, or you can use a 0 to 5. So that's the 2 kinds of loops. Whichever you are convenient, you can take it up, and that will help you. Okay. And then here, if you want to go to, for example, star, 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 you want to print like this. So star, 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 star. Again, star, 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 multiple times. Right? Star, star, and so on. Star, star. So if you want to print like this, you need to use a for loops only. But see here, you can see here, one after another you are printing. That's what you need to, you take the print method, not println. So these are the some of the concepts you should be very, very clear. So you can start any one of them. For example, suppose your loop is no index. So you can start, for example, you want to print 5, right? So you can start with 1 to n less than or equal to n. So this is the one option. I less than or equal to, right? So I less than or equal to n. This is the one option. Or so another option is you start with index 0, I is 0, and then I less than n. So this is 1 to 5 it will print. So 1 to 5, and this one is 0 to
0 to 4.
5.
4. Basically 4. You can take a 4. 0 to 4. So that is how it will be. Whichever you are convenient, you can take it up. So it's up to you. I'm not stopping you which one you need to use. But both are correct. I want to say both are correct. So that is the one. And print and println statements are very important in these design patterns. So basically we have a increased triangle pattern, decreased triangle pattern. These are the 2 building blocks, basically building blocks, if you understand, and these design patterns are very easy. Otherwise it's going to be complex, right? So let me show you increased triangle pattern, how to build. Increased triangle pattern means, right? This is the one, right? Increased triangle pattern means. So this is the increased triangle pattern. Will you accept?
Yes, sir.
Increasing. See, understand here, every row, if row 1, 1 star. If row 2, 2 stars. If row 3, 3 stars. If row 4, 4 stars. If row 5, 5 stars. So it is basically increased triangle, this is called. And there is a decreased triangle. decreased triangle means? So what is a decreased triangle means? For example, 5 stars I want to print. Give one space, okay? 2 looks good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So next. So first line all 5. Fourth line 4. Third line 3 stars. And second line 2. And last one, this is the one. So this is called decreased triangle shape. So this one, increased triangle shape. It is increasing, right? From the beginning till it is increasing. If this one is from the top, it is decreasing. That's a decreased triangle shape. So increased triangle shape and decreased triangle shape. So these are the very important. See, you have to take 2 for loops here also 2 for loops, and you can get this. But let's see how to solve these problems, right? How to solve this. So public void increased triangle shape. So these are easy things all, okay? So int n equal to, I'm taking number of rows 5, okay? So all these are simple loops only. Int I equal to 1, I'm taking 1, I less than or equal to n, and I plus plus. So can you observe, whatever the I value is there, that is that many stars you need to print. So inner for loop, so you have to start with int j equal to 1, j less than or equal to I, and j plus plus. Then you print the simple print statement you take, and in the double quotes you print this and give one space. After inner for loop, you have to take the print ln method to go to the next row. This is the simple increased triangle shape. So you can see, just call this method, and you can build the second one. Decreased you can do automatically. I don't need to even do that. Same logic. See, now you will get a nice, see that? This is the increased triangle. So now decreased triangle, same logic, but simple, just a small change only. It's a small change only.
Minus we want to use now.
Yeah, that's it. So you can just use, so same, outer for loop is same, only inner for loop will change. That's it. So decreased
J minus.
triangle. So now here you put a I.
You put I.
So here you put a n, and then similar program. So let's see whether it is printing or not. If it is not printing, we'll adjust, okay? So don't worry. Oh, oops.
Yeah,
It
it's
didn't print.
printed, but we need to give space, right? So both are mixed.
Oh, so we need to give a spaces. Okay, let me bring the cursor to this. I'll put one more, I'll add, and I will add hash. to separate it. Okay, to separate it. It got printed, but so we didn't give proper space. Yeah, now see, it got printed. This is the decreased triangle shape. This is the increased triangle shape. So that's maybe you, if somebody wants, you can club both and you will get a different shape. Next, so we want right side. So I want this right sided triangle shape. So how can you print? Same, but right side. Now we did a left side one, right? I want right sided one. So you have to take one more for loop. That's it. So you have to give a space. So you have to give a, so this is this space, right? This should come here, and you have to give that space. So outer for loop, inside you take a 2 for loops, and you will get a right side one. So let me show you how to build that. So these are all very, very important, but all with a simple things on. Okay, right sided. So how can we build this? Let's see that. Public. So void right sided triangle. So let me build that so that you can remember that. So it is star okay, so one more step back and then next it will star. So this many we don't want. That's it. Yeah. So next 4 stars. So 5 stars. Yeah, you can put here this one. Yeah. So this is all the star pattern. How you can. This is the right side one, right? Right side one we want. So how can we build this? Take int n equal to 5. So outer for loop, you can just write int I equal to 1, I less than or equal to n I plus plus. This is C. So I less than or equal to n I plus plus. See, now you need to see after spaces, you need to print this. First, you need to print a space one more. So next for loop is, so print the spaces. So take for, I take the for loop. So int j, so you take a j equal to I. So whatever the j values, so that many you have to print j equal to 1 and j less than or equal to, so you have to, so n, you have to take n and j plus plus. We just print the spaces, just the spaces. So you can print whatever the, sorry, go inside spaces, you just give the spaces. So after this, next you have to print the star. To print the star, you take one more. So here all you have to use print method, not println. Okay. Take one more for loop, similar, no change, and you have to print. So here you have to print j, each first row, whatever the row is 1, and that many stars, right? That's why you have to put I here. So put here star. Okay. So after this, you bring the cursor to next line. So that's the right angle triangle, and I'll bring cursor here also outside, and I can write end of right angle triangle. So call this, and we have one more. After this, we'll write a so pyramid and diamond patterns. Two are pending. So let's do that also. Oh, what happened? We're missing here. I didn't print something where we made a mistake. Let's see this. Okay, I equal to 1, I less than or equal to n, I plus plus, and inside for loop to print the spaces. We need to print the spaces. How many spaces we print? We need to print this many spaces, right? 1, 2, 3, 5 spaces you need to print. So that 5 spaces it will print here. J equal to, so 1, this is the j equal to 1. I made a mistake here. So j equal to 1, j less than or equal to n, j plus plus. Now here, so this one is basically, okay, I made a mistake here, 1 and j less than or equal to I. So that's why it was, there is a small mistake. If you do also, you won't get that. Oh, it's not right angle, right? So less than or equal to, keep this, and then, but here we need to print one space. So this one you have to print this, you can put I, and this you can put a 1. Let's see now. Oh, we got a pyramid shape. We don't want a pyramid shape, right? So we want, so this one is fine, and this one less than or equal to I, j plus plus. This is correct only. I not getting, so, and I'll change. So let me change something here, and we can, outer for loop is fine. So outer for loop is fixed. This is no, there is no change in this, and we have to, so j equal to 1. So let's start with 1. We can see what will happen. J less than or equal to I. I'll start with I. And here j equal to I, here also I'll put I. And j less than or equal to n. But it will print a different way. So we'll see that what it is going to print now. I think it is going to be yeah. So this is the decreased pattern it is going to print, and yeah, decreased. And I want this one is going to be, let me change this again. Maybe this one is decreased pattern, right? This is a decreased pattern, decreased right angle, decreased right angle one. So, but we want right angle triangle. So right angle increased one we want. So you need to decrease the space and increase the stars. So, and this one is, so what is happening here? This one is basically, this is the straight we want. And this is the reverse of pyramid shape, right? This is the reverse of pyramid shape. Okay. Oh, okay, I made a mistake here. Okay, the outside only. Okay, we're bringing outside, they're correct only. Let me try changing few more. One more time we'll change. This is not going to change. This is the fixed. And I'm going to change. So we need to print the n spaces. So I'll put n spaces. And j equal to whatever the I value is. So that many spaces we want. And then j less than or equal to n, j plus plus. And I'm printing the spaces. Then I want to start with 1 and j less than or equal to I, because I want to print. So this I. One star only I want to print at a time. So let's see this one, what it will print. Getting proper one. So we are getting a j less than this many. We have to print 5 spaces, but it should come straight. Okay, we got a pyramid shape finally. So this is the pyramid shape. You can use this one. Simple, very easy. But here this n value, if you want to change, you can change with even scanner class also you can give. Scanner class also you can use. You can try with that also. Yeah, this is the, so, and I think we need to see this one, why we are not getting. And we got finally a pyramid shape. I'll change this to pyramid. Pyramid shape. So this is the simple pyramid shape. So then I have to change this entire thing. I'll put this. So you can print how many rows you want, okay? Yeah, in the middle. Let's bring in the middle. Okay. So this is a pyramid shape. So you have to print that many spaces, then you print a star. So that's what happened here. So this is the printing the pyramid shape. So I think we got diamond pattern is pending. We'll do tomorrow. So this same thing, what you need to do is you have to reverse this, right? A diamond pattern means you have to, same thing, you have to reverse it here. So everything is going to be same, but you will start with a, so reverse, you have to start with from here and you will decrease the remaining this inside, but these are all same, only this outer for loop will change. So with that you can print the diamond pattern. So diamond pattern is so bit easy one, and same this you will reverse, one more for loop you will take. So you will take this, I think I'll create another program. So diamond pattern is so much simpler than because same for loop you will reverse it. You will reverse, automatically you will get it. So because you start with a outer for loop for the reverse next half of the diamond. So you start with a n minus 1 and then greater than 0, m minus 1. So remaining everything is similar. So The same thing you can do that. Let me, so many ways we can do, but yeah, I'll just create a diamond pattern. We have only 1 minute. I'm not sure it's going to be sufficient. Let me try. Otherwise, I'll explain tomorrow. Okay. So this one, you just need to add one more. So this is the first half it will print of diamond. Okay. And the second half, if you want, so you need to print a second half. So second half diamond. So here it will change now. Here it is going to be n minus 1 and I greater than 0 you have to take. So greater than 0 and I minus minus. Remaining everything is same. This is the diamond shape. So let's see this diamond is printing or